Hello, Marching Southerners. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all back to campus. Hope you're excited and ready to start the fall season 2020. I know that it's going to be very different for us, but hopefully we've got some things planned that will make it enjoyable. And the bottom line is at least we're all getting back together. So I think we're all kind of happy about that. But I do want to go through a few things with you as you prepare to come back to campus, some things you need to think about and know before we actually meet for our first meeting. The first thing I would like for you to do is if you make sure that you have a pair of khaki shorts and a pair of khaki long pants. We're going to provide you the member shirts, and since we're not using uniforms this year due to the virus, that will be our uniform: the t-shirt and the khaki shorts. Then once the weather starts to get cooler, we'll start using the khaki pants with the t-shirt. So make sure you own those. You can wear whatever type of tennis shoe or shoes that you want to wear to the games, but we just need to make sure we look the same for the t-shirt and the shorts or pants. We will also, or we're working on this, we're hopefully going to have matching face coverings or masks for everybody for game day. We're hoping to do the red mask with the JSU logo on there. Got some people working on that now, and hopefully we'll have them all completed by that first football game. Rehearsals are going to be a little bit different this year, as you can already imagine. And I want to talk to you about the protocol that we all need to follow for these rehearsals. First of all, we will not meet until the second week of classes. Our first meeting will be on Monday, August the 24th, and that will be with Band A and Band B. And then the next day we'll meet with Band B, Band C, and then the next day we'll meet with Band C and Band A. So everybody will get 2 rehearsals the first 2 weeks of school per week. Whenever you look at the schedule to determine where you will meet, it will be based on which band is listed first. For example, if it says Band A and Band B meet, then if you're listed first, that means you will be on the Southerners practice field. If your band's listed second, that means you will meet on the grass field, which is going to be behind the semi, closer to the fraternity houses. Okay, everybody will get a chance to rehearse on the field one day and on the grass one day. So we're not going to be marching; we're just going to be standing still. But that's where you will go. When you arrive for your rehearsal, there's some protocols that we all need to follow. I want to make sure that you know that when you do arrive, you need to have on a face covering or a mask, and you will report to the appropriate area, whether it's the field or the grassy area for your rehearsal. Everybody will need to bring their cell phone, and you will scan the CR codes that we made available, and that's so that we'll know that you're in attendance. Once you click on the CR code, it will take you to a form where all you have to do is enter your first and last name and your student number, hit submit, and then we have a record that you attended the rehearsal. Also, you'll go to a station where someone will take your temperature. And as long as you're within the range that they give us from the health department, there will be no problems. However, if you do have a temperature, we will not be able to let you rehearse with the band, and you will need to go to the student health center to be checked out just to make sure that you haven't been infected by the virus. Whenever you do arrive, it's very important that you remain at least 6 feet apart at all times. And I know that's going to be difficult for you guys. I keep adjusting my iPad because I've got my notes up here. But that's going to be difficult for all of us because, in our band family, we're just used to being close, shaking hands, giving hugs and all that kind of stuff. And especially since you guys have been cooped up at home away from everybody, you're going to be very tempted to do that, but we just can't. As you know, there's going to be people out and about watching every move that you make. They're going to have their phones. If they take a video or a picture of you guys not social distancing, not following the protocol, then we can be shut down, and we don't want that to happen. Especially at the football games, be very careful because there'll be, a lot of people with cameras and video going at the football games. So we'll use the practices to actually practice our social distancing so that we can just get used to that at all times. But we do need to remain 6 feet apart at all times when we're at rehearsals. The first 2 weeks of rehearsals are basically going to be sectionals. Once you either get on the field or in the grass area, we'll have you divided up into trumpets, trombones, clarinets, flutes, whatever. And the section leaders are going to be working with you just for the vets, dusting the dust off of the old stand tunes, and for our freshmen, teaching you the new music so that you can get everything memorized. We're also going to have a lot of new stand tunes, and a lot of them are going to be unique to the different bands. Like Band A will not have the same new stuff that Band B will have, or C. And then that way, when we get to the games, you're going to hear a lot of new music coming from all three bands. So we're going to have several tunes that we're going to need to memorize and get those prepared and ready to go before that first game. After the first 2 weeks, that's when the rehearsals will change, and we'll meet with one band per day. Like on Mondays, Band A will meet. On Tuesdays, Band B will meet. On Wednesdays, Band C will meet. I was wanting to say three. And then there's a couple of Thursday nights where we will meet just to show you how we're going to sit in the stands. But after that, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday rehearsals, and then we'll show up at the game to play for the football games. So it's going to be a lot less in-person rehearsal than we've ever had before, but that is the current plan. I do want to talk to you about how you enter and exit the field, the practice field, for when you're practicing on that. Because of the gates, we need to identify where you will enter and where you will exit. Whenever you enter the practice field, the only entrance will be the double gates by the band storage building. That's known as the pit gate, where they come in and out. That will be the entrance, okay? At the end of rehearsal, everybody will exit at the front through the double gate that's right in front of the director tower. So that's how we'll go in. So you'll exit at the front, you'll come in on the side. Now, if you have to go to the restroom during rehearsal, you will exit the back left gate, which is closest to the restrooms. Go to the restrooms through that gate. When you come back, you'll need to re-enter through the double gates, the pit entrance gate. That's what we all refer to it as. Also, I want to tell you to make sure that you are checking your JSU email regularly, as well as the Canvas Marching Southerners course. I will have updated information there throughout the semester, and I will be emailing you with the latest updates. I know a lot of times people don't like to check their email regularly, but you just have to this semester. It's the only way that we can get in touch with you with a lot of information, so please check that daily. Once we get back, I will be giving you the codes for the different sections for the Remind app, and we'll be able to contact you that way as well. But I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of information and makes you feel a little bit more comfortable as you prepare to come back on campus. I can't wait to see everybody, and I definitely hope that by the end of the semester we'll be able to put everybody together. In closing, I do want to remind you that after we learn all the stand music for the games, which will probably take us a couple of weeks to get that running smoothly, we're going to dive into the Fate of the Gods show that we will be performing next year. And we're going to start working on the music and getting that worked out through the rest of the semester. On the days that we do not meet, which is mainly Thursday and Fridays for our in-person meetings, there will be some times that we have full online meetings. I've got guest speakers set up that are going to talk to you about show design type things. Some band directors from other colleges are going to meet with us and just kind of share the way that they do things, which I think will be very interesting for us. And then also there will be some times that you may need to submit recordings. We're going to do a lot of our playoffs that way, where you actually record yourself, you'll email it in, and that way we can check just to make sure you've got all the music memorized. It's going to be very different, but we're trying to approach it the best way we possibly can so that we can still give you somewhat of a good experience with the Southerners. And I just hope that everybody will communicate with us and check your email regularly for updates and cooperate with all of the rules that we've set. That's the only way we're going to make it through this successfully, is if we all communicate and cooperate together. So you all enjoy the last couple of weeks of being at home, and I can't wait to see you guys when you return to campus. Oh, and by the way, you're going to love Mason Hall. It looks fantastic. So when you get on campus, make sure you come and take a tour of the new building. Take care. We'll see you soon, and blow Southerners.